for so long. We've been waiting for this time to begin. We ain't getting any older. I kinda feel a little younger. Run away and embrace the day. The sun is out, won't go away. Feel the clouds on your shoulder. Touch the sky, feeling bolder. Going out, going all the way. Going out, yeah, yeah. Going out, going all the way. Going high, going all the way. Going up, going all the way. Going out, going all the way. Going higher. Break the mold, then press repeat. Get 'em up on the edge of their seats.
prison. See what is inside. And then we can go up there. Ту для води тут зберігали. Капель. З цієї сторони. От.
А, все, давай.
Standard fellow.
There's a reason for that, isn't there? So originally, like all the other ones I mentioned, the ones that are starting very early are all about training priests, not travel insurance, and you would come and pray here if you got back in one piece to give thanks, okay? Why we're here, well, it used to be a church. They don't get down here or wearing all their fancy clothes, because you can eat, it's a special thing. So it's harder to get into the colleges here than anywhere else in the UK? Yeah. So you're fairly smart. Yeah, very smart. And then grade you might not get in on that interview. And what would happen is you would choose which college you wanted to come to. So you would have open days when people would come and look at all the colleges and decide which ones they like. More modern one, where the maybe the accommodation's a bit more modern, not so drafty. So that's kind of it. A lot of international, about most are international, and it costs £9,000 in tuition fees, just over, to come to any English university for 1 year. That's the tuition fees, not the living fees. If you're from abroad, it will cost you 3 times as much. It's called Bridge of Sighs. Yes, Bridge of Sighs. It might count for one in Italy, in Venice maybe, but actually it's bridges, so Hertford College Bridge. There's a red brick building there. There's a little passageway that goes down there, and if you go down the passageway, sometimes you'll see people popping out or going down. It takes you to one of the oldest pubs in Oxford called the Turf Tavern. Now, you go down there and you go along, and if you look at the red brick building, to the right, that's original city wall. Now, on the other side of that wall is where this pub is, the Turf. It's been there since the 1200s. And if you go outside the city wall, and it was built by Cressida Wren in the 1680s so that students could graduate in there. Now they go there twice. When they matriculate, that's when they first come to Oxford, and they wear their gown and so on, and when they graduate as well. Okay. Called the Sheldonian because Gilbert Sheldon, you can see his name just there. He was a Chancellor of the university, also Archbishop of Canterbury, and he got the money together to get it built. And Chrissy Moran designed for graduation. Now, at some point in the ceremony, they come out of the doors and they go through the doors of right. Now, both doors come through.
Going to there.
Yeah, I recommend.
Sì, scuola.
So this is that's the Divinity School with the ceiling we just saw, and that's the library, second library of Oxford. Let me show you that one. It looks like this. Again, if you've seen the restricted book section in Harry Potter, that's what that looks like on the first floor. Whoops. Yeah. And the ceiling looks like that, just to give you a bit more of an idea. So again, it's all these people who are linked in with it and maybe contributed a bit of money, you know. And got
But
their-
the work, how much work being done
Yeah,
by
it's
people
amazing,
at the time.
isn't it? Yeah. The books, not so used anymore, but they look like that on there.
Okay.
Back in the day, they would have been chained to the shelves because it was so expensive. You would have to go in and stand, take it off the shelf on a leg over the top of them. In the 1600s, this now is the subjects they're studying. It's not just divinity and religion anymore. It's got some other subjects coming on stream, right? And the showstopper is obviously the tower. It's called the Tower of Five Orders because of the 5 different architectural styles. So if you look at the bottom, all the columns are different, can you see?
Yeah.
So it's called the Tuscan style at the bottom, then Doric, then Ionic, then Corinthian, and then Composite at the top. And the statue is King James, and it's King James who was king when this had been completed. Now Thomas Bodley sadly had died before this could be all finished. Building that you can see right there. It's called the Radcliffe Camera. Now Radcliffe, as in John Radcliffe, you might remember this from the book.
Yeah.
Dr. John Radcliffe, with the money that was left over, he built the Radcliffe Infirmary at the bottom of Woodstock. Yeah, we did that. Oh, you did that. Yeah. So it's a good, you get a good view of the church
Sorry.
here. So the church has been here since when nothing else was here. Okay, so you can imagine that. In the 1200s, the church is the biggest building, and it was a bit in the middle and a bit to the right-hand side, which is the original footprint of that building. Okay, none of these other things were here. We're talking about little houses, and so that was the obvious place to have graduation when there was early colleges and it came from Street. So it was the time in the 1300s, right? Because the only big space for paintings and all that kind of stuff in there. And it's also, yeah, I've mentioned about graduation.
Nice. Very nicely cooked.